Trade exits are the most critical strategies to master, but most traders still fail at them. Let me teach you the right way. Let's get started. One of the most important things in trade exits is that there are different approaches depending whether the trend is gonna be longer or the trend is gonna be shorter. Let me explain exactly what I mean. If you look into this trend, the trader would enter their trade right here on this level. And given that they have entered their trade correctly in this area, then the trend swing will continue to go up, as you can see here. Then if everything goes according to plan in this area, then the trend will come to this level right here. Then when it gets to this level, then this is where they will look to exit their trade because they don't believe the market will go past that key level. In other words, they don't believe the strength of the market in this swing will go past and challenge this area here. But I will teach you exactly how to identify if the trend swing is going to challenge and push this area out, and whether or not you should exit your trade. And also in this particular area here, there are clues that will tell you whether you should be exiting your trade in this area or not. I will teach you all of that in a second. But this is exactly what I mean about the shorter trend. Now let me show you how the longer trend looks like. And the longer trend looks like this. And this is where the trader would enter the market in this level here. Then the trend will go higher like this, which means that there's a strong momentum behind the trend. The trend is healthy. Sometimes the trend can have some short-term pauses, which don't last longer. Before you know it, the market is pushed up again. And that is a sign of a healthy trend. The pauses are shorter before you can see another push up. Then after some strong pushing, you will see some deeper pullback, which are completely normal. Basically, it's more like the trend is actually resetting itself. And after that pullback, you will see the market resuming again. Then the trend will keep going to the highest level, which is exactly what traders want. Then after this whole long push, then the trend has to end. So the trader will have to exit their trade at this level, which I'll explain exactly the strategies that you'll use to exit these trades. So basically, this is how a longer trend looks like. Also, I'll teach you how do you know if the trend is gonna keep going in these areas. Now let's talk about the trade exit strategies of a shorter trend. So in order to master trade exits on a shorter trend, there are two important things to pay attention to. So the first thing to look at is this top area here where the pullback started. Here you want to pay attention on the first two candles that started the pullback, because these candles carry the most important information which will tell you if this swing is likely to go through this level or not. So if these two candles are strong, that means that this area is a power, and that power will challenge your trend swing that will be coming up from here. So when it gets there, it will have a challenge when it reaches that level. And the second thing is, how strong is this swing going up? Do the candles look taller? Is the volume high in this area? Are there news happening? You know, all those sorts of things are gonna determine if this swing is going to be stronger. Ideally, you want a swing that is stronger like this. This is what you want to see, because it means that there is some power behind it, and you can also confirm it with the volume behind that. And this information is gonna help on two different things. And the first thing is where your first key level will be, and the second is where your second key level will be. Let me show you what I mean. If your swing is not strong, it looks like this one here. That means your trade exit should be at this level. It should be right at the start of the second candle right here. The second candle being the second candle for the pullback itself. This candle here. This is because the momentum right here is not strong. If the trend is not strong enough, you will see by the shorter candles sometimes, and candles that are not showing a strength and are not tall enough. And you quickly see a lot of rejections on the top side of the candle. Then you must know that you're not gonna make it into this area. So you must exit your trades right here. That's the first exit. Then let me show you the second exit. Then the second exit will be right here, right at the top of the tails of where the pullback started, right above the first candle that started the pullback. This will be the support level only if the swing of that particular trend was strong, like this one here. That only possible if the swing was strong. Because if the swing was strong, the market will push and challenge that area and leave a tail before it comes back and maybe start a pullback. And that scenario is not possible when the trend is weak like this. The market will start on the second candle and you'll see a tail like that pushing down. Then the market, you'll see it struggling and maybe try again before it can go down or become a range. This is also how the range market starts. The range market happens because the shorter trend failed to break through the support level of where the pullback started. Now let me show you a trade exit on a longer trend, which is slightly different from this one. So on a longer trend, things are a little bit different. Let me show you what I mean. So if you want to trade the longer trend moves, so the first thing that you do, you go on your higher time frame and draw key levels there. Your higher time frame can be a daily time frame. So you'll see how important these key levels are in your trade exits. Then after you draw these key levels, then you go down to your trading time frame. For example, 1 hour time frame. Then your plan in 1 hour time frame would be to enter your trade right here and then hold it all the way to the key level that you have drawn on your higher time frame, this area here. So on lower time frame, like 1 hour, it's quite a longer trend to hold because you're going to be entering your trade right here and your stop loss right around this area or a little bit lower, and then hold it all the way till the key level that you have drawn on the higher time frame. So that's your goal when you get your 1 hour time frame. So this is where now this key level becomes very, very important. So once you enter your trade right here, you need to monitor how the trend is going, looking at how strong the candles are, whether there are any strong pullbacks or not. This is so that you know whether or not you should take your profit a little bit earlier or later on, like the previous one on the shorter trend. This is because this area on a higher time frame has much power because it's a key level of a bigger time frame. It's a support of a bigger time frame, so it carries more weight. So you don't want your trend to be weak here during this swing or during this inner trend of a smaller time frame. Because if it's weak, it's gonna be stopped earlier by the forces or the traders on the bigger time frame. So you really want to pay attention on how strong this swing of a trend so that you can hold on this level instead of closing. If it's not strong, then you're going to close at this level. Then let me show you exactly how you'll know if this trend is stronger or not and if you should keep holding the trade. So if we look into how a usual normal trend goes, you will notice that first of all, the trend has taller candles. By the way, this area would be your entry point if you still remember on the previous example. Then what you want to see as the market goes up, you want to see the tails at the bottom of these candles. Then these tails are telling you that the market wants to continue going. On a higher time frame, you will see bigger, longer candles. You won't see these details. But on your smaller time frame, which is your trading time frame, you will see these tails of candles showing up because you're looking at the market at the detailed level. So that is a good sign. That's how you know the market is starting to push up. So in many cases, you will see that on every red candle that you see a stronger push. So that's usually the case of how a longer trend moves. Then if you can see these tails on the candles as the trend goes up, then you can exit your trade at the key level, on the bigger time frame key level. Immediately when the market gets to the key level, then you exit the trade. But then if you see that the candles are struggling on your long-term trend, then you need to exit a little bit earlier than your key level that is on the higher time frame. Because in this area, there is a lot of bigger traders or bigger players that will sell hard immediately the price gets there, which will cause the price to go down. So you don't want that. So you need to pay attention on how the trend builds up in order to know whether you should hold longer or not. Then on a bigger time frame, this whole trend going up will look like this. So it will appear much stronger because it's right on the bigger time frame. But on a smaller time frame, you will see a lot of details. So it's very hard to see how strong the candles are. That's why you should master reading the tails of candles instead in order to determine whether this trend is still strong or not. Because the signs will be on the bottoms of the tails of these candles if it's an uptrend. Check out this powerful video right here to learn more.